Hey Solo friends, how's it going? Welcome to another video. This is Solomon, aka Solo. This is another traveling solo log, and today I just want to tell you about my impressions about the Philippines. I'm just going to tell you my top 5 impressions. So I hope everyone is doing good. ¿Cómo ka? That means how are you doing in Tagalog? So let's jump in this. But first, let's put some music in the background. Now. Sounds pretty nice. Alright, so let's start. So basically when I was in the Philippines, the main area that I was in was Metro Manila. Metro Manila is a big area actually in the Philippines. It has a lot of cities around it, like Quezon City, Makati, and other places around it. So it's a pretty big metropolitan area. It has about 14 million people, I want to say. So it's a very big and crowded city, and you see a lot of nice and interesting people over there, I would say. So that being said, let's jump into number one. So number one would have to be the transportation, because transportation over there is pretty good. Where I come from, I'm from actually Michigan, and Michigan is a state in America. And if I wanted to use the transportation over there, I either have the bus, where it doesn't even go everywhere I want to go in the city, or I have to actually use my car. Other than that, there's like no means of transportation, because it gets very cold actually, which actually Manila it's actually pretty warm, so that's awesome. It's warm in the winter and it's hot in the summer. So the LRT and MRT are actually overground metro systems, which are great. So, and they basically go to all the main areas in Manila. And then also there are buses too. They have buses and they have jeepneys. The jeepneys are pretty cool because it's one of a kind. It's in between, I want to say, a taxi and a bus. So the jeepneys are awesome. And then there's taxis there you could take too. And also there's a thing just like Uber, it's called Grab, which I advise definitely if you go to Manila or Metro Manila area, definitely use Grab. In the Philippines it's awesome because you'll know exactly how much you're going to pay where you go to your destination. Because sometimes I heard in the taxi cabs, you actually have to negotiate with them, and that could be a little bit bothersome. And yeah, so the transportation there is awesome. I never felt like it was difficult to go anywhere in Manila, so I think that's definitely a plus for the city and also for the Philippines. I'm not really sure the other parts of the Philippines it might be a little bit harder for the transportation, but yeah, it's awesome. They have motorcycles also too, so definitely a plus. Okay, so this is number 2. So number 2 I want to just talk about is the food over there. The food over there is delicious and it's cheap. Well, cheap compared to where I'm from in America. I went to a bakery and they had like Cinnabons, they had croissants, they had all these different types of delicious pastries, and it was like for like 5 pesos, 10 pesos, it was like 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. For a cinnamon bun it was like 10 cents. It's crazy, which is amazing. And also they love their spaghetti over there. There's this place called Jollibee, and also at McDonald's they love spaghetti. They have spaghetti on the McDonald's menu, which I thought was pretty amazing. So the food over there is good, cheap, and they have all the American fast food places. They have a lot of different Asian fast food places. So the food is great. They actually had more American fast food places than in my hometown in America, which I thought was pretty interesting and unique. So the food there is great. I love my chicken adobo. So if anyone knows chicken adobo, it's a really good Filipino food. They put vinegar, soy sauce, chicken. Delicious. 10 out of 10. 2 thumbs up. Okay, so my third impression is actually the people over there. When I went there, I was surprised. People there are very nice, very friendly. So I was in the Metro Manila area, and everyone I met or greeted on the street, they're very friendly. They're even interested in like where I come from, what do I do. I thought that was very cool. What was also interesting over there was I saw many people over there, they're either well off or they're very poor. Unfortunately, this was the first time ever in my life that I went to a big city and I saw so many poor people. There was actually a lot of people living on the streets, or they live in like small shacks, which was interesting. So the poverty over there is a little bit high, I want to say, unfortunately, but I hope things get better for them. But even them being like maybe a little bit poor, they're still very nice. very happy people. This one time, actually, I got this lady some water. I asked her, like, you know, if she get anything from the convenience store. She only got one big water for her and her family, and I thought that was like very nice. Like, she could have bought anything from the store, and she only wanted like one big water. So the people are very nice to animals. There's a lot of stray animals on the street. People, just local people, even if they don't have so much money, they're willing to give food to the animals, which I was like, that really opened up my heart. So the people in Manila are very nice and very friendly. It's actually, I would have to say, one of the most friendliest countries I've ever been to. I've been to many countries. I've been to Japan, I've been to Korea, China, and yeah, I've been to the Middle East too. So that being said, I've been to many countries. Don't get me wrong, all these countries still, they're nice people, but in general, I'd say for the most part, Philippines would have to be one of the nicest countries. So number 4 would have to be the accommodation there. The accommodation over there is pretty cheap compared to American standards. I'll stay in a hotel for about, I want to say it was about $30 a night, $32 a night, which is not so expensive. This was like a 3-star hotel. You can see in the video when I first got to Manila, that's the hotel I'm talking about. And then I also stayed in an Airbnb after the hotel, which was great, and it was in a nice newer area of Manila. It's called Cubao. It was in Quezon City. Quezon City is right next to Manila, and it's part of the Metro Manila area, which I thought was an awesome place to be in. You can see, I'll show you guys from the B-roll how it looks like. And this place was only $25 per day, and that's awesome. You can never find an Airbnb in my hometown for $25 a day. At least you'd have to pay like $60. So I thought that was a big plus. It was nice, clean, newly furnished. Also, it was in a newer building, so that's definitely awesome. So the accommodation there is cheap, nice, and they also have security in the building too, because in the Philippines they actually have security in most of the buildings and most of the places over there because of like the people, just, you know, with different classes or different monetary economical situations. Some people have a lot more money and some people don't have that much money, so in some areas actually could be a little bit unsafe, unfortunately. So they have a lot of security guards, which makes you feel safe. They have in the buildings and also places you go there too. So I thought it was cool. And number 5 would just have to be just about Manila, the city. There's so many things to do over there. There's the Baywalk area, which is nice. You'd go for a walk with you and your families. They have big malls, gigantic malls, a lot bigger than where I'm from. So yeah, the malls are great. Just the people, as I said before, are very friendly. They have a lot of nice markets. If you ever want to get good deals on clothes or anything, basically, they have the market I went to, Divisoria. Divisoria has a great market over there that you can buy clothes for a really good price. The food is cheap. So all in all, I would say Manila or even the Philippines was a very nice country, and I think it's a good place. And I'm glad to be there. My trip wasn't that great at certain points. Actually, when I first got there, unfortunately, my phone got stolen. So you do have to keep an eye on everything you do over there. You have to keep an eye on your stuff. But other than that, in total, people were nice. It was for me, it was a great cost of living over there. If you're a foreigner, you definitely can stretch your dollar or stretch whatever currency you use. So that's definitely a plus over there. Next time, if I do go back, I would love to see the beautiful islands they have over there. They have a lot of nice, beautiful islands. Fortunately, this time I wasn't able to go because I just wanted to check out Metro Manila. That's, you know, the main city of the Philippines. So all in all, I'm happy to be there. I'm glad to meet nice Filipinos and Filipinas. And the women there are very good looking too. They actually won some of the Miss Universes, so pretty beautiful people over there. So as always, guys, I hope you liked the video. Hit that like button if you made it this far. Comment and let me know what was your experience or what's your impression of the Philippines. Even if you're Filipino, what's your impression of your country? Hope it's a positive one. And as always, guys, you know, just let me know what you guys thought, and peace. See you on the next one. Bye, guys.